back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Eau Crow Gal, and my hair is driving me absolutely bonkers. Bonkers today. I attempted to curl it today, and I didn't put hairspray in, so that was probably my first mistake. I lopped a lot of my hair off in January, and I've never attempted to curl it since then. I've always just worn it straight. So it's kind of driving me crazy. So my goal is going to be, I'm going to try not to touch it throughout the video, but don't hold your breath. Anyways, on to more important things. Today I'm filming a favorites video, and I'm so excited. I have not filmed a favorites video in a hot minute. And the last time that I filmed a favorites video, my channel was not like keto oriented. It was more of like sit down videos and vlogs, and that type of content. So now it's exciting because I'm including a lot more different things in my favorites video today. So we still kind of have what I would normally include in a favorites video, which was mainly makeup and skincare. I have a couple of those items. I have some keto favorites, some household things that I've been liking. We're gonna talk about music. We're gonna talk about some TV. We're just gonna talk about everything. So this isn't gonna be like specifically a March favorites video. It's just things that I'm loving now, right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm gonna start with the makeup and skincare items. So the first thing I wanna talk about is this No Poreblem Primer Smooth and Pore Covering. Top secret for perfect makeup. This is a primer by Touch in Soul, and I've gone on in other videos about Boxycharm. I love Boxycharm. I got this in my February Boxycharm box. How many times can I say box and boxy? And I was so jazzed because I've been wanting to try this for a long time. You can buy this at Sephora. Slow down, Ashley. You can buy this at Sephora. It's $18 retail, so it was a steal to get it in my Boxycharm. You pay 21 bucks a month for Boxycharm, and you get 5 full-size products. So I have just been using this since I got it, and I freaking love it. It does have silicone in it, but it's not, it goes on more like a lotion. It's not super silicone-y. If you've used like the Professional or the NYX Angel Veil or the Smashbox Photo Finish, it's less gel-like and more, this is more lotion-y. It feels so good on the skin, and I think the reason why my makeup has been looking so great lately and why it's been staying all day is because I'm using the combination of this and my setting spray. I'm hooked. Like, honestly, when I run out of this, I will probably buy another one. $18 is kind of up there for me because I do like drugstore makeup products, but it's not like out of the realm of possibility of something that I would buy. So highly recommend if you're looking for a primer and 18 bucks is, you know, fits within your budget, buy this one. All right, next let's go ahead and move on to an eyebrow power duo that I've been loving. So normally I use the Essence Tinted Brow Gel, and I use that along with the e.l.f. brow pencil. I use both of those in combination, and it works great. Well, I ended up running out of both of them, and I could not find my e.l.f. pencil anywhere. Ulta, Target, they were always out of my shade. So then I'm like, I'm just gonna have to go to Plan B because I literally have no products to do my eyebrows. So what I ended up picking up was, first I got the NYX, this is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. Still affordable, I think this was $5.99 or $6.99, and I really like it. I prefer this wand over the Essence wand. Now the Essence one is also like $2.99, but I really like the wand. I like the color. It definitely has more staying power. This is the color Brunette. It definitely has more staying power than the Essence one. So how I do my brows is I do like the beginning part of my brow with my pencil, and then I do everything else with the mascara, and then kind of just fill in with the pencil, you know, where there's some sparseness. And when I run this through my brows, then I take a spoolie and kind of comb it through. Once that's done, I move on to the pencil. This is the pencil that I picked up. It's the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Retractable Brow Pencil in Ash Brown. So you have your pencil on one side, and it's like the triangle tip type one. tip type 1, very accurate lingo. And then you get a spoolie on the other side. This was super cheap. Again, it's Wet n Wild, and I really, really like it. I actually prefer the pencil shape on this compared to the e.l.f. one. The e.l.f. one is just a straight like stick pencil, where this kind of has like that triangle-ish shape. And I'm just really liking this combo. I ended up buying both of these at the same time because I think I was at Target or Walmart, and they don't carry Essence. So in case you're wondering like why I skipped out on the Essence Brow Mascara and got this one, it was just easier to get them both together. And Essence I think is only carried at Ulta. But both of these are really awesome, and they're super, super cheap. I am not a crazy brow person. Like literally, the only reason I do my brows is because they're almost non-existent. My brow hair is so light. So I don't really care. Like I just want the fastest, like most appropriate looking eyebrow. So to like whip this through, spoolie it, and then do a little bit of the pencil like in the front, easy peasy and super cheap. Right, so the last like makeup skincare-y thing that I'm gonna talk about is this. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration. This stuff is amazing. I'm almost out of it. I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to pick that up, but I'm almost out of it. I used this years ago, and I recently picked it up. I think it was in like November or December in like a Christmas gift set that they had. So I got this. This is technically like what they would consider the nighttime cream. I got this one, I got the daytime, I got the face wash, I got a lip treatment, and I think like a peel or a scrub or something for like $40 something, which is crazy. But this lotion is amazing. I use it as a night cream, but you can use this all over your body. It's perfect for sensitive skin. It's great for people that have eczema. I sometimes will put it on my elbows. I tend to get really dry elbows. And it's just amazing. 0 scent. No scent at all, but what I like about it is it like goes into the skin. Your skin completely absorbs it. You're not left with like a greasy feeling. Sometimes I'll even just use it as like hand lotion. I'm a hand lotion fanatic. So after I wash my hands, I always have to put lotion on, and if I'm in my bathroom, sometimes I'll just reach in my medicine cabinet and put this on as hand lotion. It's not greasy. Like I said, it's really, really good. If you have an issue with dry skin, or if your part of the country or world right now is particularly dry and you're looking for a really good lotion, this does the trick. And what's great is that you are really getting your money's worth because you can use it on your face. You can use it on your face, your body, everywhere and in between. So I highly recommend this. All of these things will be linked down below, FYI. So let's go ahead and move on to an accessory that I've been loving this month. And those are my prescription glasses from Firmoo. So I do wear glasses, they're all prescription. I have one pair of like blue light glasses, but I rarely wear them. I don't think I've ever worn them in a video. So these are my glasses from Firmoo. I'm obsessed, I love them. I rarely wear them when I film though, because I did not get the anti-glare, so you can see like everything in the lens. But I love them, and I am not kidding you when I say I get more compliments on these glasses on Instagram, in my YouTube comments. Last night, Cernan and I went out to dinner for his birthday, and the waitress was like, oh my gosh, I love your glasses so much. Like, I get more compliments on these than any of my other glasses. And the kicker is that they were $10. I believe they were like $10.95. I know. I'm going to put the link that I used to get that price down below. I believe it is still a valid link. And it comes in this, like, you know, it's a cheap little case. Like, what is your expectation for $10, right? Like, it's just a cheap little plastic case. It comes with the glasses cleaner, but it's perfect. I throw them in my diaper bag, take them out, like, it still protects them. It's great, and I love them. All of their glasses are pretty cheap anyway, like between like 25 and 30 bucks. Obviously, then you have to add in your prescription, and that might change things. I have a pretty basic prescription. I don't have horrible vision, but I need glasses. So if you're looking for prescription glasses, go to Firmoo, click the link down below. It's not like I don't get anything from it. It's just like a promo code. You have to know your prescription. That's kind of one difference between like Warby Parker and a company like this. Like Warby Parker, I point to my face because these are Warby Parker glasses. Warby Parker will like contact your optometrist and get your prescription for you. with this company, you have to know it and like enter it in. But most optometry offices, if you call them or email them, they will send you your records, which is really nice. So you can always try to do that. So anyways, after I entered in all my stuff, the total was like I said, $1065, $1095, something like that. They have super cute, super trendy lenses, and I just did the basic of everything. So like I did not get the anti-glare, I did not get some type of like protection, like I just did like basic because I only wanted them to be $10. So I've just been loving these lately. They're super comfortable and they're super cute. All right, now let's get into some keto favorites. I feel like I've been finding a lot of products lately that I've been loving and that have been really fitting in with now our like keto lifestyle. And I call it kind of more of a lifestyle now because we're done with our like 60 days. If you're new here, my husband and I committed to doing keto for 60 days. And then when the 60 days was up, we decided like, this is how we wanna live our life. This is how we're gonna continue to be eating. And so how we're gonna continue to eat. So now that we're kind of in like that phase, I'm experimenting a lot more with different foods, snacks, oils, everything. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about are these pepitas. So these are roasted pepitas with salt. These ones I got at Aldi. Literally the only thing in here are pepitas and salt. Those are the only ingredients. The macros on these are amazing. For a quarter of a cup, you're looking at 12 grams of fat, 11 grams of protein, and 2 net carbs. So it really satisfies that like snacky type craving, and they're not as dangerous as like almonds or other nuts. So I measure these out. I pour them in a quarter cup measuring cup, and I put them in like a little ramekin, and like that is my snack. Usually I'll have them with like some cheese or something. They're so good, and I believe at Aldi these were $2 something. So not crazy in terms of price. So I highly recommend these. Another thing that I've been loving are these wisps, which I've had before, but this is a new flavor for me that I first tried a couple weeks ago. This is the Asiago and Pepper Jack cheese crisps. If you like spice, you will love these. They're just like your normal baked cheese crisps, but they are spicy. They are so good. And again, similar to the pepitas, they just satisfy that want of having a snack, having something crispy and crunchy and like chip-like. This does the trick. All right, and then the last keto thing that I wanna talk about are the Smart Gummies. I'm pretty sure that that's what they're called. I'll pop a picture up here. Guys, I just recently tried them in the last like 2 weeks or so. They're so good. They, similar to like the wisps and the pepitas, they really satisfy a craving. They satisfy the craving of wanting something sweet and gummy and candy-like. They're really tasty. I don't care for the ones that they have like ones that are supposed to be similar to Sour Patch Kids. They have like Swedish Fish, and then they have sour gummy bears. The ones that are supposed to be like Sour Patch Kids, I do not care for. There was something different with the texture and the flavor that neither Cernan and I liked. My favorite are the sour gummy bears. They are so good, especially when you just need something sweet. The macros are phenomenal. You could literally eat the entire bag. Cernan and I, we more just kind of like take like 4 or 5 after a meal when, you know, we're definitely the type of people where after we eat, we want something sweet. So it's been working perfect for that. Cernan also went last week to go see a movie, and I didn't go with him because I don't like scary movies. So he went by himself and he took a bag to the movies, which was perfect. I mean, you feel like you're eating something naughty, but it's not. It fits right in with your macros, and I'm just really impressed. I've seen it consistently on other YouTube channels, and I just have not like bit the bullet until recently to buy them, and that's because I've been kind of anti-processed keto foods, you know, bars, candies, things of that nature. But now that we are more transitioning from like a keto challenge, like let's do keto for 60 days, that's what we were doing before, and now that we're transitioning more into like living our life like this, I think it's important to see what options are out there and to try them out. And so that's what we're kind of doing. That's how why I decided to pick those up, and I was extremely impressed. I bought them at my local GNC like vitamin store, and when I bought them, they were buy 3 get 1 free, which was really good. For me, they're a little pricey. They're about $3 a bag, but you know, if it's something that you really, really need, it's worth the splurge. All right, we have one more food slash beverage item. It's not a food slash beverage, it's a beverage. This is the Winking Owl Sauvignon Blanc. This is from Aldi. And I've talked about this, I think, in a vlog. I know I mentioned it in a grocery haul because I showed you guys when I picked it up. This is really good. If you are a wine drinker and maybe you're on a budget, or maybe not, maybe you're just at Aldi and you're like, I don't know which wine to pick, because that was my issue when I first went to Aldi and I really wanted to get some wine. My biggest fear with wine is that it's gonna be too sweet. I don't like sweet wines. I don't like Moscato or Riesling or anything like that. I'm more of a like bubbles, like Cava or Prosecco girl, or Sauvignon Blanc. And I picked up the Winking Owl Sauvignon Blanc and the Pinot Grigio. The Pinot Grigio was horrendous, but this one is so good, and I believe it was $2.59 a bottle. I will continue to repurchase because I was extremely impressed. For a cheap Sauvignon Blanc, it does the job. So if you're a wine drinker and you're at Aldi and you just want to try it, even if you hate it, you're only gonna be out $2.50. So definitely something that I think you should experiment with if you're interested. All right, I also wanted to mention a couple home decor things that I've been loving lately. I'm gonna start with this. So this sits on my dining table. It's just obviously a mason jar with super colorful straws in it. And I don't know why, but this just brings me so much joy. Again, I have it on my table and I put it with a vase that I'm about to show you and a candle, and I just feel like all of these 3 things together, I'll post a picture of it if I remember. I just feel like they look really good together. They make me happy. All the colors mesh really well. And this is just something that I've been loving, and it's a really inexpensive way to add decor anywhere. Like even if you just put this like maybe by your coffee bar in your kitchen, if you're into iced coffee. I got these straws at IKEA. You can get mason jars almost anywhere nowadays, but this just makes me, is that silly? This just makes me it makes me smile. When I pass my dining table, I'm like, oh man, that stuff looks really good. So I put this next to this, which is a favorite of mine. This is like a two for one favorite. So this I got at IKEA, obsessed with the color. I love this color. Obviously it's supposed to be a drink pitcher, but I use it as a vase. I believe this was $4.99. So this is a favorite, but also the Trader Joe's flowers. I love Trader Joe's flowers, number 1, because they're cheap, but I love these ones in particular because they don't come with a bunch of crap on the stems. It's literally just the stems, so all you have to do is cut them to the length that you want and shove them in a vase. It just makes it really easy. You don't have to pick off a ton of leaves, which they're like mixed bouquets usually have a bunch of leaves that you have to peel, pick off. So I've just been loving these because they're really easy, and I obsess, like the style of it, the color of it, and then with my straws and then next to a candle. It's just a perfect little spring tablescape, really. All right, and the last thing I wanna talk about today, oh my gosh, you guys, my hair. The last thing I wanna talk about today is music I've been loving. I love music. Music is something that brings so much joy to me. I listen to music constantly. In the car, in the shower, before I go to bed, when I'm meal prepping, when I'm doing chores, I'm always listening to music, and I love everything. And I'm not one of those people that's like, I don't know, I just like everything. No, like, I like everything. I constantly am posting on my Instagram, like I screenshot what I'm listening to, and it's literally like one country song, and then a rap song, and then an R&B song, and then like a jazz song, and then a really pop song. Like I love music. And it was hard for me to like narrow down what I've been listening to lately and what I've been loving, but I'm gonna share 3 specific people with you that I cannot stop listening to. All right, so the first person I'm gonna talk about is Yokelore. So Yokelore is an artist. He used to be in the band Walk the Moon. They sing that Shut Up and Dance With Me song, and he kind of split off from them. I don't know if Yokelore is like his only thing now, or if he's still working with them, or if it's just a side project. I'm not sure, but he's an indie artist and I love his music. He has 2 albums that I'm obsessed with, which are Good Pain and Absolutes. And I don't even know, like, I don't know what I could compare him to. He just reminds me of a lot of other indie artists, a little Bon Iver, a little Fleet Foxes. His lyrics are so good. His voice to me is just like butter. It's so smooth, and I just really like connect with the beats and the music on like a different level. Some of my favorite songs of his are Beige, Cut and Run, World Wings, Fake You. So check them out. If you're kind of into like the indie music scene and you like those other bands that I mentioned, definitely give him a go, because I blast World Wings in my car all the time, probably on like a daily basis. The next person I want to talk about is Julia Michaels. So Julia Michaels is an artist that started as a writer. She's written for, I'll put some names on the screen. She's written for a ton of really popular artists, and now she's kind of branching out and doing her own thing and making her own pop music. So she had like a breakout debut album in 2017, and now she just released a new EP called Inner Monologue, and it's really good. It's really different. I can't think of someone that I think she's similar to, because she sings and like speaks her lyrics in such a way that it's completely unique to me. I really like the song Into You. I really like the song Apple. I'm a sucker for a good pop song, and I just feel like Into You is a jam. So good. And like I said, it's completely different than anything else that I've heard. So if you're into pop music and not pop music that's super produced, like you can tell it's a lot of like guitar, a lot of simple beats. So if that's something that you're into, definitely check her out. All right, and then the last person I want to talk about, I know it's 3 music favorites, but I just couldn't narrow it down. Guys, I love music. It consumes my everyday. I love it so much. The last person I want to talk about is Cautious Clay. Oh my God, I love him. So he came out with an album last year called Blood Type, which was so good. I love the song Silos. I love Cold War. Those are 2 of my favorites. But he is like an R&B and soul type of artist. He's also skilled in like instrumentation, like he plays the flute, he plays a couple other instruments, so you can hear that in a lot of his music. And he just came out with an EP literally like 3 days before I'm filming this, called Table of Context, and I love it. It's so good. My favorite songs off of that album so far are Reasons and Sidewinder. They just get me like pumped up. I just love his music. I love his voice. I like that it's R&B, but it has for me, the beats and stuff are like kind of pop-ish. And I just love him. Again, I feel like with all these, I'm like, if it sounds like you would like it, check it out. But like, check all of them out. Check them. Don't take my word for it. Check them out. Listen to them. If you like them, add them to your library. I don't know about you guys, but I have Apple Music. I prefer that over Spotify. And I'm just like always adding new stuff. I always browse the new music section. I love that I can just click on stuff, listen to a few songs, decide if I want it in my library. It's like the best of the best. I also find Apple Music just a lot more user-friendly than Spotify. But yeah, so Yokelore, Julia Michaels, Cautious Clay. Check them out, y'all. All right, so that's it for my favorites video. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope that there was a good range of products, maybe for people that weren't into the makeup products. Maybe you were interested in the keto stuff or the house stuff or the $10 glasses. I hope that I was able to reach a wide variety of all of you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and drop me a comment down below. What are some of your favorites lately? What music do you like to listen to? I love taking suggestions. I love hearing what other people are hearing. I love listening to what other people are listening to, so I would love to check it out if you have a current favorite musician or song or anything like that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye, friends.